All right. So let me repeat myself. So the system once is like set up, people from different organizations can come and create an account, organization account. Okay. And then after creating the organization account, the administrator can say, okay, let's create a wallet for a specific chain. And once it's created, then the administrator can say, okay, I'm gonna transfer some of our tokens into this wallet to be managed by this system.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
And then what happens then is like the administrator can then create, say, a line item and say, okay, this line item is going to be done by this person.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
And then after that, like then technically the token is like locked up into that contract itself.
Correct.
The administrator can say revoke, maybe to like kind of take the token back in case the person just aborted, or like the person, the administrator can just say approve, and then the airdrop happens to the corresponding recipient's like wallet address. But first, we need to have the recipient's like wallet address on register.
There's a slight change in the workflow there. What happens today is that there is a verification process that, let's say that Arvind has been given some tasks, so he has to give some proof, for example, that is completed.
Yeah.
Against the proof, the organization, whatever, who is the person, right? So like you were saying, let's say we have 5 organizations. So again, the second point is that we don't need the tokens on day one. They can actually just transfer the tokens just 30 minutes before the airdrop is scheduled.
Okay.
Or maybe few minutes. Okay?
Yeah. So long
that way, correct. It's topped up.
Yeah. So long as like they have the token on the wallet, the custodian wallet, they can create the line item. If they don't, then like the system should just block them from doing that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Understood. That is, yeah, correct. We can hold that. And as you said last time, today we are supporting BEP20 tokens on that system.
Yeah.
I think Solana SPL20 should be supported, I believe.
Yeah.
Solana, and then anything else that you think that should be supported, ERC20 or other tokens?
I think the ERC20 tokens would be like will be like very popular, right? Because like a lot of people kind of like minted their tokens on like EVM related chains.
Correct.
Yeah.
So in that case, sorry, go ahead. In that case, they also have to put in the gas, right? Because that's an important thing. Yes.
They have to pay for the gas fee. We have to like figure out how to account for that.
Correct. So depending on, because the cron job, the sidekick, what happens is it will pick up, say, the scheduled drop time, right? We check, let's say that 10,000 tokens are ready for in BP. What happens today for the Bouts Pro is that every week at 8 p.m. On a Sunday evening, they top up that particular airdrop wallet, say 30 minutes before, and they also send the BNB, right? For example, 0.5 BNB or 0.2 BNB. So the advantage here is that we are adding all those as a single transaction, and then we are actually transferring. So gas fee goes down.
Okay.
Right, that's an advantage. So we'll come out with workflow fully, right, between Arvind and I.
Yeah.
Once you get things one, then we look at how much capex we can put in, how much we can expect, probably, flat code to approve. So we are okay to commit because we already have most of the modules available. But tweaking alone, we might want to charge and then say just get it on a different, what do you say, as a different application name, not Bouts Pro. We all can agree upon it. So that's what I want to tell you. So I'll pass that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah. Farouk, any thoughts?
Yes. Well, I'm gonna listen like what you guys gonna agree on, and the moment you make a decision, I'm I'll approve with you guys.
Okay. All right. So do you think this is something that you would use in the organizer in Dubai? I think that's the key question. Would you find this useful for you?
Well, I have to go back and ask for it exactly. You know what I mean? But I can push it like far as I much.
Okay. Well, it's like a pimp. Wait, who's the person that's actually in charge of the wallet?
Yeah, PM.
PM, right? Maybe like talk to him to actually get his input. Is like how useful it is for him.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I have to get back onto you on that. But it's doable.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I think like next step, like Satish, like come up with the workflow, like in properly like presented like slide deck and like pass to Farouk, and then Farouk can take and talk to PM about it and like get some of PM's input. Because sounds like he's like the key decision maker in this regard for like Farouk's like organization.
Yeah, we will do that. Between Arvind and I will do that and send across next 2 days.
Yeah,
we can do
so we can onboard.
And next week, if you want to connect again same time, we can connect.
Yeah.
And,
and then meanwhile, I'm like seeing like some other like DAOs that are kind of like starting to get interested in like the governance model.
Okay.
That, kind of like describe like during like the various conferences. So maybe we can like kind of reach out to them to get some inputs as well.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
We could do that.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Nice. So I guess we kind of like figure out like the next steps, huh? I guess like keep the collaboration wise, like charging wise, like actually I have like no visibility yet. Do you have any like suggestion, Satish?
So I think what we can agree upon is that because we have most of the modules, we'll only charge for the customization, and that should be very reasonable, I would say.
Yeah.
The main thing is that it should solve some kind of problem for Farouk and the PM. That's very important. So if their payroll, if it can solve the payroll, or if it can solve their payments, automation of the payments, and also we should also have to establish a trust, right? Because the system will carry those tokens for a while, and also the gas fee for a while.
Yes.
So that is something what we should test it thoroughly before the sign off. Because it's totally automated, right? We have no control.
Yeah.
Once the cron is established that every Sunday 8 p.m. GMT, it starts off. All it will look for is that whether those airdrop wallets have enough tokens on the gas fee. If it is there, whatever is approved work orders, it will just transfer to those wallets. That's all it will do.
All right. Okay. All right then. I guess like first we come up with the flow, the presentation, share with Farouk, and then after that you maybe can come up with the estimates for the modification, and then like then we can like discuss from there. Yeah.
Perfect.
Makes sense.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense. I think Arvind has something to show on our True site. I'll let him to share his screen.
Yeah, sure.
Front end and the Ruby on Rails, and he'll also show if post. So Arvind, over to you. You're on mute.
Oh, cool. Nice. Cool.
Okay. Okay. We wanted to push this, do this demo next week, but I wanted to show this. We thought we progressed, but we faced one issue because I'm hosting this in Amplify, and Amplify by default uses HTTPS, and since our API is running on HTTP, so we are unable to, at the last minute, we were unable to integrate these two. So what I'll do is I'll demonstrate this UI first, and then also demonstrate how we connect the wallet, and then later on I'll show the APIs in the Postman.
Okay. Maybe
so
first connect your wallet.
Sorry?
Maybe first connect your wallet, because thinking about the wallet.
Okay. So this is a Phantom wallet that I have.
Perfect.
And yeah, it has some rough edges, so ignore them.
Okay.
And the idea is to once I put the stake amount, and this is based on the wireframe that we got from Priscilla.
All right. Wait, you already connected this to your wallet? I mean, like you have like 25 TSD in your wallet now?
No, I don't have anything right now. I just created this wallet, so I don't have anything. It just, instead of login, we are using the Connect Connect wallet, so nothing more than that. And the idea is to the stake and then the stock ID.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
are all these are all static values. Once we integrate with the Pith network, I think we'll be able to see this. We are still working on there's a lot of things that we need to learn on how the APIs with network APIs and things like that. So once we have that, the idea is to put all these details here and how much probably
Okay.
$200,
Yeah.
and then this is just to demonstrate the workflow, that nothing
All
more
right.
than that. And then click on submit. Right now it doesn't work because the API is not properly integrated, because the API server, which is incidentally running on Docker in AWS.
Oh, so you already kind of like Dockerized the whole
Yes.
maybe create that as a
have-
separate pull request, no? So you don't have like one. Create that as a separate pull request for merging into master branch, the Dockerization of the app, so that you don't have like one big pull request coming in, like all those like code changes. Makes sense, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. And then we have hosted, since we don't have Gary, the account ID which you gave us on AWS doesn't have, we don't have much of control. I can able to create an instance in EC2, but beyond that, I'm unable to create Amplify or unable to create a container. Yeah. So what we did was we created a free account right now in AWS and try to manage with this.
Okay.
Okay. One is, okay. The other thing is, this is the APIs that we have exposed. Again, if you notice, I can show you the URL. So this is where we have posted it right now.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. And this is get predictions. This is the, okay, I'll start with create so that it's easier for the flow.
Oh, wow.
So
You already integrated all the way to the back end, huh? That means like this is already hitting like the Solana chain. Yeah.
Not it. We right now, this is running on Ruby on Rails, and then we are writing it to the Postgre database. So once the Solana part is ready, which is in the works right now, probably 25% is done. And once it reaches a stage where we can integrate, we will do that.
Okay.
So the flow is, once the user clicks on the submit signal, it has to actually go to the Solana first, and once it is committed in the Solana blockchain, and then it has to update the database. Right now, that calling the Solana is not there. This is directly updates the table. One step, it has skipped one step and just stores in the table. Okay, so this is what we are capturing, the wallet ID. Right now, since it's a Postman, I'm using a GUID. I mean, this will replace a GUID.
All right.
And then the stake amount, symbol, the prediction, what is the, when you are predicting what is the price, when you're clicking that submit, what is the current price, market price? And then what is the price that you are predicting, and the direction, whether it is going to be going up or down. U means up and D means down. And then validation type, whether it is on that particular date, this is going to be the price, or by this date, this is going to be, so that flag we are capturing.
Oh, so basically what I'm understanding from you is that based on your technical approach, you are confident that once the user connect the wallet in the back end, right? Background, you can like kind of pseudo impersonate the person, actually like make the prediction call to Solana.
Yeah, once
Arvind, just
yeah.
one second.
Okay.
What's happening here, Gary, is that the prediction itself is due in 8 weeks or say 12 weeks, right? Because there's a future date. So the way it is architected now, based on our understanding, is that there is a create prediction method already in the smart contract, which is already available. So what we understood is that right now there is no array or any persistent layer that we can see. in the Solana contract. That is where the extension is happening in that code by Sai.
Wait, when you say no persistent layer, what do you mean by that?
When it says submit bid, right?
Yeah.
Arvind, can you open the protocol?
Yeah, hold on.
TrueSight protocol,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
Just give us 1 minute. I'll show you what we mean.
Yeah, just bring up the code. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Programs, TrueSight underscore protocol, like source, like RS.
Yeah. We're talking about that create prediction function.
Yeah, this. So scroll down. Wait, stop there. No, actually, here's the thing, right? You see like orders like line 59, line 60, line 62, line 63, 64, all the way until like 67.
Correct.
As
That's
soon
correct.
as these are assigned within here, basically it's already persisted. Yeah, it's just persisted.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
So is it returning any GUID there or some transaction ID there?
So
It
go
is
out of this file. Go to programs, click on programs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah. No, go out, TrueSight underscore protocol. Yeah. No. All the way to the root of this project.
The first link, I think. Okay.
Click on test. And click on TrueSight underscore protocol. Okay, scroll down. You see, wait, stop. You see line 93. So basically this already like when you call this line, it already allocates an address, right?
Okay.
On the Solana chain, and it's already persisted, Then what's happening next, right? When you go down to say line 100, you're taking basically that prediction record and say, hey, I'm passing it to the, the smart contract sitting on the chain. Okay, go do whatever modification you want in the smart contract itself, change whatever data. When it's like changed within the, the smart contract itself, the data is automatically persisted. Make sense?
Okay, understood.
And
Yeah,
then
now you got it.
and then like when you're like saying like about the whole transaction record and stuff like that, basically it's all like you can look at line 106. Yeah.
Yeah, public key.
Yeah, but that's like basically the address of like where the record is. Make sense?
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So
Clear.
basically the stuff that you did is only useful. You have like the stuff you wrote so far on Ruby on Rails is only useful for keeping like a record on our side and not on the chain.
Correct.
And this record is only useful for us to like very rapidly like search through all the existing records to pass through the sidekick to hit the Solana chain after that. Make sense?
Yes, correct. You're right.
So
What we are doing,
yeah.
Go ahead, Gary. Sorry to interrupt you there. So you're right. The reason why we wrote into the Ruby on Rails is to call the validate prediction.
Yeah. Makes sense. That's what you need.
Yeah.
That is what you need. Yes. So when you say the persistence, yes, it's like should persist in the database so that we can like say, okay, these are the list of records we need to validate today. Make sense?
Got it.
All right. Give me a second. Let me think about this. Yes. So actually, maybe like just focus on like the. You kind of like already did like the whole Ruby on Rails extension. Okay, sure. Maybe like just push it out all up into like as a branch so they can take a look at some point. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. The other thing is, yes, we don't have access to create a new library here.
Huh? What?
We don't have access to create a new repository.
No, you don't need to.
You don't need to. You can just create a branch and merge it.
Create a branch and like request for pull requests. No, pull requests. Yeah, so that.
Okay, not for the protocol, but we want to use the same protocol repository for Ruby on Rails as
well. No. Ruby on Rails is sentiment underscore importer. Make sense?
Okay.
Yes.
But okay.
Yeah, you have access for that. I gave you that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to download the code.
Yes. We do have, yes.
Yes. Cool, nice. Any more questions?
Yeah, so I think maybe Arvind's question here is on this one. So here, do we create a branch and then put the Ruby on Rails code here?
Yeah, yeah. Just create a branch, create a on like a, create a branch and sentiment like importer and like create a pull request. No?
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Pull request, yeah. We will create a pull request and it'll.
Yes.
Okay, that's clear now. So just a summary, we have the front end, we are connecting the wallet, getting the public key out of that. Now we will integrate a create prediction today. Once we get that public key, then we will add that into the Ruby on Rails record, and then also write a sidekick to call the validate prediction.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
So the public key for the prediction record is dynamically generated when you make that code call.
Correct.
Makes sense, right?
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You can visualize it.
Yeah, yeah. I would say like really focus on like making the HTTP request call from Ruby to like the Solana chain. We need to validate that that part even works, right? Otherwise, like the whole thing is just gonna fall apart.
Correct. Yeah, yeah. Got it.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
We will get it done today. I mean, this weekend we'll put in more effort to get things
Perfect.
moving.
Yeah.
Try to finish by next probably Wednesday test.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Any more questions?
Arvind, any questions from you?
Nothing from
Nothing from my side.
Okay, perfect. So
Thank you very much.
step for next week, Satish, please come up
Yeah.
with a goal so that like Farouk has something like to present to PM.
Sure.
With. And then like maybe like the cost estimates for like the modification.
Okay, no problem. We'll do that. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then like okay, cool. Then great. So like hear from you guys. Let's schedule like next Saturday to like chat around the same time again. Yeah.
Okay, done. No problem. Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you, Farooq. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for your time, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.